Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to be doing a deep dive into the Gold IRA Blueprint.
Yeah,
It's a roadmap that is specifically designed for American retirees like you,
absolutely.
and we're really excited to kind of dig in and
Yeah,
explore, the ins and outs of Gold IRAs.
for sure.
And by the end of this deep dive, you'll have a really solid understanding of how Gold IRAs work,
Yep.
the benefits, and most importantly, how to choose the right Gold IRA company for you.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've even put together a special bonus for you, a free checklist available at
Oh, wow.
goldirablueprint.com for exclusiveness.
Yes, great.
This checklist is going to guide you step by step,
Awesome.
ensuring you make smart choices
Yep.
for your golden years.
Gold IRAs, they've been generating a lot of buzz lately.
I
It's
really have.
For good reason.
Yeah.
They offer a really unique way to diversify your retirement portfolio
Yeah.
and protect your savings against economic uncertainties.
Okay, so let's unpack this.
Okay.
For those who are new to the concept,
Yeah.
can you explain what a Gold IRA actually is
Absolutely.
and how it differs from a traditional IRA?
A Gold IRA, it's a specialized self-directed individual retirement account
Right.
that allows you to hold physical gold, silver, platinum, palladium,
Wow.
precious metals
Yeah,
within your retirement portfolio.
I see.
And this sets it apart from traditional IRAs,
Okay.
which typically hold paper assets like stocks and bonds.
So instead of having your money invested in the stock market,
Yeah.
you're actually holding tangible assets like gold bars or coins
Exactly.
within your retirement account.
Yep.
That's a pretty unique concept.
It is, and it's particularly appealing in today's economic climate.
Yeah.
A lot of investors are looking for ways to protect themselves against inflation and market volatility.
Yeah, for sure.
Gold historically has been seen as a safe haven asset,
Right.
a store of value that tends to hold its worth even when other markets are turbulent.
That's really interesting. We've all seen, how inflation can erode the purchasing power of our savings.
Yeah.
So by including gold in your retirement portfolio,
Right.
you're potentially creating a buffer against those economic ups and downs.
Precisely, think of it as a way to diversify your risk.
Yeah.
While stocks and bonds are susceptible to market fluctuations,
Right.
gold has a tendency to move independently,
Yeah.
often performing well when other assets struggle.
It's like having a backup generator for your retirement savings.
Yeah,
If one source of power goes out, you've got another one ready to kick in.
that's a great analogy. And it's important to understand that this isn't about betting against the stock market
Right.
or abandoning traditional investments altogether.
Of course.
It's about strategic diversification.
Yeah.
Adding an asset class that can potentially provide stability and resilience
Certainly.
during uncertain times.
So a gold IRA is not a replacement for a traditional IRA,
No.
but rather a complement to it,
Yeah,
adding another layer of protection to your overall retirement strategy.
exactly. And it's important to note that just like with any investment, there are risks involved with gold IRAs.
There are.
The price of gold can fluctuate,
Right.
and past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
Of course.
Sure.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
It's always wise to do your research, understand the risks, and consult with a financial advisor
Yeah.
before making any investment decisions.
Yeah.
Now, let's dive a little deeper into the benefits of a gold IRA.
Yeah.
You mentioned hedging against inflation,
Yeah.
but are there other advantages investors should be aware of?
Absolutely. So in addition to its potential inflation hedging capabilities,
Right.
gold has historically maintained its value over long periods,
I see.
making it a potential wealth preservation tool.
Okay.
It's also considered a tangible asset, something you can physically hold,
Yeah.
which can offer a sense of security during times of economic instability.
It's like having something solid and real to hold on to
Yeah.
when the financial world feels shaky.
Exactly. And let's not forget about the potential tax benefits.
Oh, yeah.
Gold IRAs enjoy the same tax advantages as traditional IRAs, meaning your contributions may be tax deductible and your earnings can grow tax deferred until retirement.
Interesting.
Of course, the specific tax benefits will depend on your individual circumstances and the type of gold IRA you choose.
Oh.
So it's always essential to consult with a tax professional.
That's a good reminder. Taxes can be complex,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to retirement accounts.
Right.
So getting professional advice is always a smart move. Now,
Yeah.
for those who are intrigued by the idea of a gold IRA, want to explore it further, what's the first step they should take?
The first step is to choose the right gold IRA custodian.
A custodian?
Yes, a custodian is essentially the guardian of your gold IRA.
Okay.
They handle all the administrative tasks,
I see.
ensure compliance with IRS regulations, and facilitate the buying, selling, and storage of your precious metals.
So they're like the trusted intermediary between you and your gold investment.
Exactly. Choosing the right custodian is crucial because they play a significant role in the success of your gold IRA experience.
If you're ready to take that first step,
Okay.
don't forget to check out that free checklist we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's available at goldirblueprint.com, exclusive.
Yep.
And can help you navigate the process of choosing a gold IRA company.
It's a valuable resource that can save you time and potential headaches down the road.
Okay. Now that we understand the importance of choosing the right custodian, let's dive into the details. What are some key factors to consider when making this decision?
There are several crucial factors to keep in mind.
Okay.
First and foremost, you want a custodian with a proven track record of experience and expertise in handling gold IRAs.
So not just any financial institution will do.
Right.
We're looking for specialists in the field.
Exactly. You want a custodian who understands the nuances of gold IRAs, has established relationships with reputable precious metals dealers, and can guide you through the process smoothly.
It's like choosing a surgeon. For a delicate operation, you wouldn't want just any doctor.
Exactly.
You'd want a specialist with years of experience and a proven success rate.
For sure, experience matters, especially when it comes to something as important as your retirement savings.
So experience is key. What else should we be looking for?
Transparency is paramount.
Okay.
You want a custodian who is upfront and honest about their fees,
Sure.
storage options, and all other aspects of their services.
Okay.
Avoid companies that are vague or evasive when it comes to costs and procedures.
It's like choosing a partner in a business venture.
Yeah.
You want someone who is open and honest about the details.
For sure.
Not someone who tries to hide things or pull the wool over your eyes.
Exactly. Transparency builds trust. And trust is essential when you're entrusting someone with your hard-earned retirement savings.
Okay, so experience and transparency are at the top of the list.
Right.
What else should we keep in mind?
Excellent customer service is crucial.
Okay.
You want a custodian who is responsive to your needs, answers your questions promptly and thoroughly, and provides ongoing support throughout your gold IRA journey.
Right.
We think of them as your partner in this endeavor, someone who is there to help you every step of the way.
It's like having a dedicated concierge for your gold IRA, someone who is always available to assist you and make sure things are running smoothly.
That's an excellent analogy. A good custodian should make you feel valued and supported, not like just another account number.
So we're looking for experience, transparency, and excellent customer service.
Yeah.
What about security?
Yeah.
I imagine that's a major concern when we're talking about physical gold.
You're absolutely right. Security is paramount when it comes to gold IRAs.
Yeah.
You want a custodian who offers secure stowage options for your precious metals.
Okay.
This typically involves partnering with reputable third-party depositories that specialize in safeguarding precious metals.
So it's not like the custodian is storing the gold in their back office vault.
Right.
We're talking about specialized facilities designed for maximum security.
Exactly. These depositories employ state-of-the-art security measures, including multiple layers of protection, 247 surveillance and insurance coverage to protect your investment.
That's reassuring. It sounds like they're taking security very seriously.
Yeah.
What about the storage options themselves? Are there different types of storage to choose from?
Yes, there are typically two main storage options: segregated storage and non-segregated storage.
Okay. Can you break those down for us?
Segregated storage means that your precious metals are kept separate from other investors' holdings.
Okay.
They're individually identified and stored in a designated area within the depository.
Okay.
This provides the highest level of security and ensures that your metals are readily identifiable and accessible.
So it's like having your own private vault.
Exactly.
Within the depository.
Non-segregated storage, on the other hand, means that your metals are pooled with other investors' holdings in a common vault. While this option may be more cost-effective, it doesn't offer the same level of individual identification and control.
So it's like having a shared safety deposit box at the bank?
Yeah.
Your valuables are secure, but they're not individually labeled
Yeah.
or separated from others.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
The choice between segregated and non-segregated storage often comes down to personal preference and budget considerations.
Sure.
Some investors prioritize the highest level of security and are willing to pay a premium for segregated storage, while others are comfortable with the shared approach of non-segregated storage.
It's important to understand the pros and cons of each option and choose what aligns best with your individual needs and peace of mind.
Exactly.
Thinking of peace of mind, what about insurance?
Okay.
Is my gold insured while it's in storage?
Absolutely. Reputable custodians and depositories carry insurance coverage to protect your investment against theft, damage, or other unforeseen circumstances. This insurance provides an additional layer of security and ensures that you're not left bearing the financial burden in the event of a loss.
That's a relief. It's like having an extra safety net for your retirement savings.
Exactly. It's all about minimizing risk and maximizing protection for your hard-earned assets.
All right, we've covered experience transparency, customer service security, and insurance.
Okay.
Are there any other factors we should consider when choosing a gold IRA custodian?
Yes. One more important aspect is the custodian's fee structure.
Fees, of course.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know how much this is going to cost them.
Right.
What kind of fees can we expect with a gold IRA custodian?
Custodians typically charge a combination of fees, including setup fees, annual maintenance fees, storage fees, and transaction fees for buying and selling precious metals.
And it sounds like a lot to keep track of. Is there a way to simplify this fee structure and make it easier to understand?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
A reputable custodian will provide a clear and comprehensive fee schedule up front. They'll break down each fee category and explain exactly what it covers.
It's like getting a menu at a restaurant. You want to see all the prices listed clearly so you can make an informed decision about what you're ordering.
Transparency in pricing is crucial. You should never feel like you're being nickel and dimed or hit with hidden charges.
So we're looking for a custodian who is upfront about their fees and doesn't try to sneak in any surprises. Are there any other red flags we should watch out for when it comes to fees?
Yes. Be wary of custodians who charge excessively high fees or have complex fee structures that are difficult to understand.
It's like signing a contract with fine print. You can't decipher.
Right.
You want everything to be clear and straightforward.
Exactly. If you're feeling confused or overwhelmed by the fee structure, it's a good sign to move on and consider other options.
Okay, so we're looking for transparency in fees and avoiding any custodian who tries to pull a fast one on us.
Yeah.
Are there any other warning signs we should be aware of?
Yes. One more important red flag is high-pressure sales tactics.
Ah, yes, the dreaded high-pressure sales pitch.
Right.
We've all encountered those salespeople who try to bully you into making a quick decision.
Yeah.
How can we avoid falling prey to these tactics when choosing a gold IRA custodian?
Be wary of custodians who use aggressive language, make unrealistic promises, or try to rush you into signing on the dotted line.
It's like going to a used car lot where they try to pressure you into buying a lemon.
Yeah.
You want to take your time,
right?
Do your research, and not feel rushed into making a decision.
Exactly. A reputable custodian will understand that choosing a gold IRA is a significant financial decision and will give you the time and space you need to make an informed choice.
So we're looking for a custodian who is patient,
yes,
informative, and respectful of our decision-making process.
Precisely. They should be a trusted advisor, not a pushy salesperson.
Okay, let's recap what we've learned so far about choosing the right gold IRA custodian.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground, but here are the key takeaways.
All right, hit us with the essentials.
First, look for experience and expertise in handling gold IRAs.
Oh.
You want a custodian who knows the ins and outs of this specialized type of retirement account.
Like a seasoned guide leading us through unfamiliar territory.
Exactly. Second, prioritize transparency.
Yeah.
The custodian should be upfront and honest about their fees, storage options, and all other aspects of their services.
No hidden agendas or surprises.
Third, seek excellent customer service.
Okay.
You want a custodian who is responsive, helpful, and available to answer your questions and address your concerns.
Like having a dedicated support team in your corner.
Fourth, ensure secure storage options.
Right.
The custodian should partner with reputable depositories that employ state-of-the-art security measures to safeguard your precious metals.
Our goal should be as safe as Fort Knox.
And fifth, be aware of their fee structure.
Okay.
Make sure it's clear, comprehensive, and competitive.
No hidden charges or outrageous fees.
And finally, watch out for high-pressure sales tactics. A reputable custodian will give you the time and space you need to make an informed decision.
They should be our trusted advisor, not a pushy salesperson.
Exactly. By keeping these factors in mind, you'll be well equipped to choose the right Gold IRA custodian for your needs.
That's a lot of valuable information to digest.
Yeah.
If you're feeling overwhelmed, remember that free checklist at goldirablueprint.com for exclusive.
That's a great idea.
It's a great resource to help you stay organized and make the process of choosing a Gold IRA company much easier.
For sure.
Now let's move on to another crucial aspect of Gold IRAs.
Okay. Once you've chosen a trustworthy custodian, the next step is deciding which precious metals you want to include in your Gold IRA portfolio.
This is where it gets exciting.
Yeah.
We're talking about building a tangible portfolio.
That's right.
Of precious metals.
The IRS has guidelines regarding eligible precious metals for Gold IRAs.
Okay.
In addition to gold,
Yeah.
you can typically invest in silver, platinum, and palladium.
It's like assembling your own treasure chest of precious metals.
Yeah.
But how do we decide which metals are right for us?
That's where diversification comes in.
Okay.
Just like with traditional investments, spreading your risk is key.
So we shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
Even if that basket is filled with gold.
Each precious metal has unique characteristics.
Okay.
And market behavior. Understanding these nuances can help you create a well-rounded and resilient portfolio.
Okay, let's break down each metal. Gold is obviously the most popular choice for Gold IRAs.
Yeah.
What makes it so special?
Gold has a long and storied history as a safe haven asset.
Right.
It's often seen as a store of value that can withstand economic storms.
Okay.
During times of uncertainty, investors tend to flock to gold, driving up its price.
It's like that trusty umbrella that keeps you dry during a financial downpour.
That's a great analogy. Gold's historical performance and its tendency to move independently of other assets make it a valuable addition to any diversified portfolio.
Okay, so gold is the reliable, steady performer. What about silver? What role does it play in a Gold IRA?
Silver is interesting because it has a dual nature.
Okay.
It's considered both a precious metal and an industrial metal.
Interesting.
This means its price is influenced not only by investor sentiment, but also by industrial demand.
So it's like a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
You get the benefits of a precious metal with the added potential of industrial growth.
Exactly. Silver tends to be more volatile than gold.
Okay.
But it also has the potential for higher returns. It's often seen as a more speculative investment within a Gold IRA.
So if gold is the slow and steady tortoise,
Yeah,
silver is the hare with a bit more pep in its step.
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to the less talked about, but equally fascinating, metals, platinum and palladium.
These are the rarer gems in the precious metals world, right?
Yes, both platinum and palladium are far less abundant than gold or silver.
I see it.
They have unique industrial applications, particularly in the automotive industry,
Okay.
where they are used in catalytic converters.
So they're like the silent heroes of the precious metals world, working behind the scenes to make our cars run cleaner.
Exactly. Because of their industrial uses, the prices of platinum and palladium are heavily influenced by global economic conditions and technological advancements.
So if you're bullish on the future of technology and manufacturing, these metals might be worth considering.
That's right. Now, once you've decided which precious metals to include in your Gold IRA, the next step is acquiring them. This process involves working with your chosen custodian and an authorized precious metals dealer.
So it's not like we could just head to the local coin shop and buy some gold coins.
Not exactly. There are specific IRS requirements regarding the purity and fineness of the metals that can be held in a Gold IRA.
So we need to make sure we're buying the right kind of gold and silver.
Exactly. The dealer will guide you through the selection process, ensuring that the metals you choose meet IRS standards.
It's like having a personal shopper for precious metals. Once we've made our selections, how do the metals actually get into our Gold IRA?
That's where the custodian comes in. The dealer will arrange for the metals to be shipped directly to your custodian's secure storage facility.
So we don't have to handle the gold ourselves.
That's right. The custodian takes care of all the logistics,
Okay.
ensuring the safekeeping of your precious metals and maintaining compliance with IRS regulations.
It's like having a trusted intermediary handle all the details. That takes a lot of the stress and hassle out of the process.
Exactly. Now let's address a common question that often comes up regarding Gold IRAs.
Okay, what is it?
Many people wonder if they can hold physical possession of their gold in a Gold IRA.
I've always wondered about that myself. It seems like it would be tempting to have your own stash of gold at home.
Unfortunately, IRS regulations strictly prohibit individuals from taking personal possession of the precious metals held in their gold IRA.
Oh, okay.
The metals must be held by a qualified custodian at all times.
So no hiding gold bars under the mattress.
I'm afraid not. This rule is in place to maintain the tax advantage status of the gold IRA. If you withdraw the metals before retirement, you'll face penalties and taxes.
It's like having a golden rule we need to follow to reap the full benefits of a gold IRA.
Exactly. Now that we've covered the basics of precious metals and how they fit into a gold IRA, let's shift our focus to the potential risks and challenges investors should be aware of.
This is important. We want to make sure we're going into this with our eyes wide open.
Absolutely. While gold IRAs can offer several advantages, they're not without their downsides.
Okay, let's talk about those downsides.
Yeah.
What are some of the potential risks associated with gold IRAs?
First and foremost, it's important to remember that the price of gold, like any investment, can fluctuate.
Yeah.
While gold has historically been seen as a safe haven asset,
Right.
it's not immune to market forces. There have been periods where the price of gold has declined significantly.
So even though gold has a reputation for stability,
Right.
it's not a guaranteed win. We need to be prepared for potential ups and downs in the market.
Exactly. It's crucial to have a long-term perspective and understand that investing in gold, like any investment, carries inherent risks.
Sure.
Don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
That's sound advice for any investment,
Yeah.
not just gold IRAs. What other potential challenges should we be aware of?
Another potential downside is the cost associated with gold IRAs.
Okay.
Compared to traditional IRAs.
Yeah.
Gold IRAs tend to have higher fees. This is due to the additional costs associated with buying, selling, storing, and insuring physical precious metals.
So those fees we discussed earlier can add up.
Yeah.
We need to factor those costs into our overall investment strategy.
Exactly. It's important to shop around and compare fees from different custodians to ensure you're getting the best deal.
Right.
Also be aware of the potential tax implications. While gold IRAs offer tax advantages,
Okay.
there are specific rules and regulations regarding contributions, withdrawals, and rollovers.
It's like navigating a tax maze.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we understand the rules of the game to avoid any penalties or surprises down the road.
Yeah, that's right. It's always advisable to consult with a tax professional who specializes in retirement accounts to ensure you're making the most informed decisions.
Okay, so we've covered the potential risks and challenges. Now let's shift gears and talk about how gold IRAs have performed historically. That'll give us a better understanding of their potential role in a retirement portfolio.
That's a great idea. Let's take a trip down memory lane and see how gold has weathered various economic storms.
Let's do it. If we're going to entrust a portion of our retirement savings to gold, we need to see how it's performed in the past.
Absolutely. Gold has a long and fascinating history dating back thousands of years.
Wow.
It's been used as a form of currency, a symbol of wealth, and a safe haven asset during times of crisis.
It's like the ultimate survivor in the financial world.
Exactly. Gold has seen it all. Wars, recessions, pandemics, you name it. And throughout history, it's consistently held its value, often increasing in price when other assets have faltered.
So it's like that reliable friend who always has your back no matter what life throws at you.
That's a great analogy. Now let's look at some specific historical examples to see how gold has performed during different economic cycles.
Okay, give us some highlights. What are some notable periods where gold has shone brightly?
One standout example is the 1970s.
Okay.
This decade was marked by high inflation, a stagnant economy, and political turmoil. It was a challenging time for many traditional investments.
It sounds like the perfect storm for a safe haven asset like gold to shine.
Exactly. During the 1970s, the price of gold soared, reaching record highs. It provided investors with a hedge against inflation and a sense of security during uncertain times.
So when the economy was going haywire, gold was a beacon of stability.
Precisely. Another notable period is the 2008 financial crisis.
Right.
This global economic meltdown sent shockwaves through financial markets worldwide.
Yeah.
Stocks plummeted, real estate values tanked, and fear gripped investors.
It was a time of unprecedented uncertainty and financial turmoil.
Absolutely. And amidst this chaos, gold once again proved its worth. While other assets were free-falling, gold remained relatively stable, providing investors with a much-needed safe haven.
So when the financial world was on the brink of collapse, gold was a steady rock amidst the storm.
That's a great way to put it. These historical examples highlight gold's resilience and its ability to provide a sense of security during times of crisis.
Yeah.
Of course, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
Of course.
But gold's track record is certainly impressive.
It's like looking at a historical map and seeing how gold has navigated through various treacherous waters.
Yeah.
It gives us confidence that it can potentially do the same in the future.
Exactly. Now, it's important to note that gold doesn't always go up in price.
Yeah.
There have been periods where it's experienced declines.
Right.
However, over the long term, gold has consistently maintained its value and even appreciated significantly.
So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but rather a long-term wealth preservation strategy.
Exactly. Now let's shift our focus to the present day. What's the current outlook for gold, and how might it fit into a retirement portfolio in today's economic climate?
This is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
We've seen how gold has performed in the past.
Yeah.
But what about its prospects for the future?
Well, the current economic landscape is quite unique. We're facing a number of challenges, including rising inflation, geopolitical uncertainty, and potential recessions. These factors have led many investors to seek out safe haven assets, and gold is once again in the spotlight.
So history seems to be repeating itself. When uncertainty reigns, gold tends to shine.
Exactly. Gold's inherent qualities.
Yeah.
Its scarcity, its tangibility, and its historical track record as a store of value.
Right.
Make it an appealing option for investors seeking to protect their wealth.
It's like that familiar comfort food that you turn to when times are tough.
That's a great analogy. Now, how gold fits into a retirement portfolio depends on individual circumstances, risk tolerance, and investment goals. Some financial advisors recommend allocating a small percentage of a retirement portfolio to gold as a way to diversify and potentially hedge against inflation.
So it's not about going all in on gold.
Right.
But rather strategically incorporating it as part of a well-balanced retirement plan.
Exactly. It's like adding a pinch of spice to a recipe to enhance the overall flavor. Remember, investing in a gold IRA can be a significant step towards a secure retirement.
Yeah.
But it's important to approach it with knowledge, caution, and a clear understanding of the process.
And that's where that free checklist at goldirablueprint.com, EK exclusive, comes in handy.
Absolutely.
It can help you make informed decisions about choosing the right gold IRA company and navigating the process with confidence.
It's a valuable resource that can save you time and potential headaches down the road. Now, as we approach the end of our deep dive, let's take a moment to recap the key takeaways and leave you with some final thoughts.
Sounds good. Let's distill all this information into some actionable insights for our listeners.
Yeah.
So let's recap everything that we've learned on this deep dive into gold IRAs.
Yeah.
It's been a fascinating journey, through the world of precious metals.
It has.
And their role in retirement planning.
Absolutely. We've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
From the basics of what a gold IRA is to the intricacies of choosing the right custodian, selecting the right precious metals, and understanding those potential risks and rewards.
It's like we've assembled a comprehensive toolkit.
We have.
For anyone considering a gold IRA as part of their retirement strategy.
That's a great way to put it. We've equipped our listeners with the knowledge and insights they need to make informed decisions about their financial future.
So let's distill all this information into some key takeaways.
Yeah.
What are the most important points our listeners should remember as they embark on their gold IRA journey?
First and foremost, remember that diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, even if that basket is filled with gold.
Right.
Spread your risk across different asset classes, including traditional investments like stocks and bonds, as well as alternative investments like precious metals.
It's like building a well-rounded team of financial players, each with their own strengths and weaknesses, working together to achieve a common goal.
That's a great analogy. Second, when choosing a gold IRA custodian, prioritize experience, transparency, and excellent customer service.
Okay.
Do your research, compare fees, read reviews, and ask questions. You want a custodian who is a trusted partner, not just a transactional intermediary.
It's like choosing a financial advisor, someone who you can rely on for guidance and support throughout your investment journey.
Exactly. Third, understand the unique characteristics of each precious metal. Gold is the classic safe haven asset.
Yep.
Silver is more volatile but has industrial applications.
And
platinum and palladium are rarer metals with specific industrial uses. Choose a mix of metals that aligns with your risk tolerance and investment goals.
It's like assembling a diversified portfolio of precious metals.
Yeah.
Each with its own unique sparkle and potential.
And finally, remember that investing in a gold IRA is a long-term strategy.
Okay.
Don't expect to get rich quick.
Right.
Be patient. Ride out the market fluctuations and focus on preserving your wealth for the long haul.
It's like planting a seed and nurturing it over time.
Yeah.
Knowing that it will eventually blossom into a fruitful retirement.
That's a beautiful analogy. And as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to emphasize that investing in a gold IRA can be a significant step towards a secure retirement.
Yeah, it really can.
But it's crucial to approach it with knowledge, caution, and a clear understanding of the process.
And that's where that free checklist at goldirablueprint.com/X exclusive comes in handy.
Absolutely.
It's a roadmap to choosing the right gold IRA company and navigating the process with confidence. Don't miss out on this valuable resource. It can save you time, money, and potential headaches down the road.
It's packed with valuable tips and insights to help you make informed decisions.
Well, that brings us to the end of our Gold IRA deep dive. We've covered a lot of ground, but hopefully you feel empowered to explore this investment option.
Yeah.
And make choices that align with your retirement goals.
We've provided you with the knowledge, insights, and tools